Hi everyone, welcome back to another VW Bus Bits video on our VW LT35. It's been months since I've posted anything, and we've got a bit of sunshine today, and I've been doing a few bits on the van, so I thought I'd just come outside and give you an update as to where we are with it all. So pretty much you can see nothing's really changed from the outside from our last video. We've had quite a few trips wearing it, COVID restrictions applying, so nothing too far. But so I've been getting on, finishing off the bits on the inside. So hopefully you can see, because the sun is proper bright, you can see my reflection coming in the van. So I've been concentrating on getting all the little bits and pieces done. So things like all the edge and up strips on the edge of the beds, like the vent panel behind the fridge, finished all that. In fact, I've done that today. Yeah, so we've got all the curtains up, top lockers are all in. All looking good. The overhead locker, so we carpeted all the headline in. That's all the original still under there, and we just whipped down the sun visors and carpeted up all underneath, all the way around. So that gives us an extra nice bit of storage inside the van. Finish off a bit of oak trim on the top. You can see we've got stuff in there already. That so yeah, top lockers. Oh, another little gadget here. Look, you might not have seen this from last time. So we've fitted one of those diesel heaters, or the Chinese diesel heaters everyone's calling them. There's the control panel. I've actually mounted it underneath. Ooh, let's see if I can lift it up. I've mounted it underneath the front double seat down in there. That's the diesel tank just to the left. So we're just keeping it with its own diesel system at the moment, instead of plugging into the van's electrics. And then the pipe comes through under the seat and vents out the front there, and it works brilliant. Really went camping back in October, just it started turning colder, and it worked an absolute treat, so well chuffed with that. What else have we done? Yeah, got the blinds all hung and finished. I've boxed in around the double seat just to finish it off. Hopefully you can see that, the sun is quite bright behind me. So we've boxed all that in around there. What I might do is just jump in and pull the van door too. I don't know if that's going to be any better or not. It's probably going to be a bit dark now. Let's see if I can turn my torch on. There we go. See if that's any better, probably not. But yeah, so we've boxed in all around the seat, which, like I say, just finishes it off really nice. And it comes all the way around the back. Down there, just looks better than a seat plonked on board. Splash back on, same as the floor. So just finish that off along the worktop, give it a bit of protection. Yeah, top looker's all up on this side. Yeah, lots of space up inside there. There's all the way around, bits and pieces. This is all as it was before, but it's all edged up. So we've edged up all the trim, all between the units now. The edges of the beds, look, so it's not just the ply, it's all finished in the same oak. Aluminium trim on the edges of the beds. All the bedding and chairs piled in there, as you can see. But yeah, it's like I say, all the finishing touches. So in here we've fixed a little unit to there, and underneath I've shelved out above the wheel arch, so that gives us a real good usable space in there now, where it wasn't before. And on the other unit, this big one, we've made a cutlery drawer which slides out. All the essentials. So it's got some of the old non-slip matting on top of everything. But yeah, everything fits inside there really nice. Yeah, all works a nice treat. And the storage cupboard. Again, we've done individual trays, just a bit of extra storage for like the children's socks and what have you. Boxed in around the electrics, keeping all that safe. Yeah, nothing much really has changed in there. Or the big cupboard here, we've hung the table in there, so that fits in there nicely, and we've put a shelf in. So for, I don't know, toiletries, toilet roll, toothbrushes, wash kit, all that sort of stuff. The portaloo works really well in here. There's a little step that we pull out to use. We're just going to get a slightly bigger one, I think, for the 5 of us. I've had to order a new table leg because this one, cheap old rubbish, and the pins broke already, so I've ordered a better one of them. So let's try and put that away so I shut the door. So yeah, that works well. Inside the boys' bed spaces, I don't know if you can see, but they've each got their own little fan unit. Keeps them a bit cooler in the summer months. And I've got their own LED light in there as well. But yeah, that bed works brilliant, all 3 of them in there. But yeah, it's just looking a lot more finished than it was previously. So yeah, well chuffed with it. Working really, really well. I hope you agree. It's looking nice. It's come together well. And I'll say for the 5 of us camping, works brilliant. Oh, the missus made this yesterday. Brilliant for like mobile phones, pens, knickknacks. So that's good. There's actually a little tear in the original seat, so that's worked really well, hooked up on there. But yeah, everything works well. Our control panel here with the solar panel. You can see there, look, 13.1 volts. So yeah, it keeps the charge really, really well. That's a 150 watt solar panel up on the roof, and yeah, it just keeps the power going. So yeah, really chuffed with that. It's enough for us to use when we go away camping with no problem at all. Yeah, the main hookup sockets over there with the USBs and what have you. The fridge works well on hookup. So yes, it's a surprising amount of space. So for 5 people, yeah, it works really well for us. So we were wondering whether we should have got the long wheelbase. It's always a compromise on space, but for what we use the van for, and for the types of holidays we do, the medium wheelbase is actually working really, really well for us. And with the awning on the side, just gives you that outdoor space. And we've been using the plug-in gas point on the outside for our Kadak. And that was amazing, having all that. And the water point outside as well. So there you go, just a little update for you. So I hope you like what we've done. As ever, any questions, comments, please let me know. Anything you want to know, if you're converting yours, give me a shout. I'll do my very best to help you. There you go, look, that's from all angles. Yeah, that really works as well, that top locker. Well chuffed how that turns out. So there you go, gang. Hopefully we'll update another video when we're away camping and show you it in anger. So thanks very much for tuning in again, and we'll see you next time round. Cheers all.